Since launching in early access in 2024, Palworld has evolved far beyond its original vision. Through massive content updates, quality of life improvements, cross-play support, and multiple crossover events, Pocketpair has steadily expanded nearly every corner of the game, which has helped bring Palworld much closer to having its own identity than just being Pokemon with guns. Now with Palworld officially leaving early access and launching version 1.0 on July 10th, 2026, here's everything that's been added since launch. Beyond constant fixes and performance improvements, Palworld's biggest growth has come through major content updates that have reshaped how the game is played. One of the earliest milestones was the introduction of Bella Noir, Palworld's first raid boss. Players can summon this powerful pal using a raid slab, creating a challenging endgame encounter built around coordination and preparation. Later updates expanded raid content further with additional bosses like Xenolord, introducing even more high-level challenges for endgame players. Early updates also introduced key quality of life improvements, including faster egg hatching and smoother multiplayer functionality. The world then expanded significantly with the Sakurajima update, which added a brand new island alongside new pals, weapons, enemies, and additional content to explore. That momentum continued with Feybreak, Palworld's largest expansion to date. It introduced another massive island, new pals, expanded mechanics, additional endgame content, and a raised level cap of 60, giving veteran players a major reason to return. Across all updates, Pocketpair has continued to refine the experience with steady balance changes, bug fixes, and system improvements that have made the game more stable and responsive with every patch. One of the most requested features finally arrived with the cross-play update, allowing players across all platforms to explore Palworld together. That update also introduced major systems like the global PAL box, dimensional storage, and photo mode, along with cosmetic armor that lets players customize their appearance without affecting gameplay stats. Palworld has also leaned heavily into collaborations, with one of the biggest crossovers to date being Tides of Terraria. This event brought a wide range of Terraria-inspired content into the game, including new bosses, weapons, armor sets, crafting items, enemies, and a climactic battle against the legendary Moonlord. It also introduced Terraria enemies across the world, themed gear and armor sets, new crafting content, iconic weapons like Meowmere, and additional dungeon-style content tied directly to the crossover. Other crossovers include Once Human, the post-apocalyptic survival game, Ultrakill through the Home Sweet Home update, and Legend of Mushroom, each bringing their own themed content into the world of Palworld. Not every addition to Palworld has been about expanding the world itself. Some updates have changed how players interact with it entirely. The Palworld Arena, introduced alongside Tides of Terraria, added a dedicated PvP hub where players can battle other players or AI opponents to test builds, strategies, and their PAL teams. Then there's Palworld More Than Just Pals, a dating sim spin-off that began as an April Fool's joke before becoming a real project. It is currently listed on Steam as to be announced, leaving its future release open-ended. Outside of the game itself, Palworld is also expanding into physical media with an official trading card game. The first set, Dawn of the Palpagos, launches July 30th, 2026. Across its updates, Palworld has steadily depended on its core systems and long-term progression. New mechanics such as Predator Pals, random world events, stronghold encounters, oil rig content, expeditions, and expanded resources systems have all added more variety and unpredictability to moment-to-moment gameplay. Progression has also been extended through new crafting tiers, higher-end gear, additional passive skills, and expanded technology options, all of which give players more long-term goals to work toward. At the same time, quality of life updates have improved nearly every aspect of play. Inventory and storage systems have been refined, multiplayer stability has been improved, UI and menus have been streamlined, base management tools have become more intuitive, PAL AI behavior has been enhanced, and dedicated server performance has been steadily upgraded. Together, these changes have made the experience smoother, faster, and more flexible for both new and returning players. On PC, Palworld is continuing to expand its dedicated server tools and long-term customization options. Work is underway on official mod support and workshop integration, which aims to give players a more streamlined one-click mod experience, similar to games like Minecraft and Valheim. Additional planned improvements include cluster support that allows players to travel between linked servers while maintaining shared PAL box progression, per-species spawn rate configuration for deeper world tuning, raid difficulty scaling options for encounters like Bella Noire and Predator pals, and expanded native admin tools designed to reduce reliance on third-party utilities. Here's a breakdown of what's coming in the highly anticipated 1.0 release, based on what we know and what Pocketpair has teased so far. Before diving into the features, there is a critical advisory from the developers. Pocketpair explicitly noted you do not need to wipe your data, but you should. Because of the massive scope of changes hitting version 1.0, they highly recommend that both new and veteran players wipe their existing saves for the best experience. When you do jump in, prepare for significant overhauls to bosses and their towers, which have been redesigned to deliver far more engaging encounters. You will need to completely rethink your strategies as you face off against unseen bosses. Progression will also see a boost with a series of new story-driven missions scattered across the island of Palpagos. Furthermore, sanctuaries have been entirely transformed, now boasting their own distinct ecosystems, unique bosses, rare pals, and exclusive crafting materials. Think that's everything? Not even close. The 1.0 update is also packing a ton of fresh gear, including new weapons, advanced armor, and a brand new wing pack that lets you take to the skies.
We're really excited about this, and we hope our fans will be really excited about this too.
To top it all off, we might even see new transforming pals capable of shifting directly into weapons mid-combat. We won't know the scope of everything that's changed until July 10th, but according to Pocketpair's head of PR, there are dozens of pages of changes. From early comparisons to Pokemon, to navigating high-profile legal attention, Palworld has continued to grow into something distinctly its own. A chaotic, ambitious survival experience that keeps evolving with every update. For more Palworld guides, tips, and updates, check out the IGN wiki. And for everything else in gaming, keep it right here at IGN.